Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Machar Kodash, that belongs to the apostles and elders of GMS that teach us this word, and Shalom unto the hopeful elect on the four corners of this earth that try to make it up out of here in truth and in sincerity. So this is Yatazakba from the Nebraska camp, and I wanted to make this lesson over this scripture here. I just go ahead and start it right up. There's Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 11. It says, "Wisdom exalted her children and laid hold of them that seek her." So it says wisdom exalted her children and laid hold of them that seek her. What does it mean to exalt? That means to raise somebody up. That means to make somebody more than they are. And if you're the child of something, that means that you belong to that thing. And that means that you're laying hold onto that wisdom. That means that you're seeking out that wisdom. And if you're seeking out wisdom, then wisdom is going to lay hold to you. Like the brother in our camp has been saying, whatever you desire, you're going to attain it if you truly desire it. If you truly desire something, then you're going to do the things to attain that. But it says, "Wisdom exalted her children and laid hold of them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, the Lord Yahweh will bless." Now this is this says, "They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, the Lord Yahweh doth love." And this next verse right here is what is what gave me the motivation to make this lesson in the first place. So it says, "Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely." And what that immediately makes me think of when it says, "Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations," that makes me think of that elect, that 144,000, because we're gonna be the leaders, because there's a order. Not again, I didn't say it, but there's an order in Israel. There's order in general in every facet of life. That's how the Most High made it, But even within Israel, there's order, Within GMS, we have our apostles and elders on down, So after there's that separation of the 2/3 and the 1/3 and the 144,000. The 144,000 is the head. Is the head of Israel, under the angels, and first off Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and then the angels. But then, you'll have the 144,000 who are going to be that head, And so with that being said, we're going to be rulers over all the nations, It says, "Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations." That's giving whoso giveth ear unto that wisdom. Whoso grabbeth onto that wisdom and really tries to attain it, really tries to make that wisdom yours. Let's get the definition of that word wisdom. I have wisdom in the English dictionary. It says, "The quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. The quality of being wise." It says, "The soundness of an action or decision with regard to the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment." And this is the body of knowledge and principles that develops within a specified society or period. So it says, that soundness of action or decision with regard to the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. What does that sound like? That sounds like mastering those scriptures. That sounds like knowing the wisdom of the truth in these scriptures, and knowing how to carry yourself in all forms. It says, because the actions and decisions that you make are sound, and the application to all the knowledge and experience that you have. We learn all these things in the scriptures, but to know the application and to know when and how to do it at all times, that's true mastery. That's truly having these scriptures on lock, and that's what our goal is. And for the people who are grafted into that 144,000, they're going to have those qualities, and so they're going to be able to rule those nations. But we have to strive for that right now. That's how you get grafted into that elect. Let's get Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. It says, "The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever." You know? So it says, "A good understanding have all they that do his commandments." If you're doing his commandments, then you're following what he told you to do. What's something that the Most High told us to do as prophets? What's the main job of being a prophet? To feed the flock, to be the Most High shepherds, to be a living sacrifice, to read, watch, and pray. So if you're following what the Most High is saying, if you fear the Most High enough to respect what he put out and what he's told us to do, then you have the beginning of wisdom. Because it says the fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of all of all wisdom. So it says a good understanding have all they that do his commandments. And it starts off with fearing the Most High. It starts off with doing the job that he told you, but then there's so much more that comes with it. I don't know the exact number right now, but let's look it up. Just looking up how many laws there are in the Bible, there's 613 commandments. So out of all 613 commandments, you have each and every one that you have to master and be able to use in succession, in perfect application. There's a lot that goes into being perfect through the scriptures. There's a lot that goes into it. But once that salvation comes, and once it's shown who's going to be in that 1/3 and that elect, and who's going to be in that 2/3, for those who receive that salvation, they're going to receive those new bodies, and they're going to become perfect. So they're going to be able to filter those things. They're going to be able to have every single commandment in the scriptures and use it to its most perfect application. This is here, one second. And the reason why we strive to be perfect is because in where we're at right now, we are we're rehearsing the righteous acts. What are we rehearsing for? We're rehearsing for, hey, we're being kingdom minded. We're rehearsing for when we're in the kingdom and we're able to do the things of these scriptures to our full potential, our best ability. We do the Passover right now, and we do follow the different high holy days and follow the things of the scriptures, but we'll be able to do it full-fledged and really how we'd like to in the kingdom, because everybody's going to be doing it. It's going to be what's set in stone. We have to hide and do the things that we do, and not hide, but it's not normal in society. We can't just go in our business place, say happy Passover. It don't even sound right, because that's not the kingdom that we're in. So we rehearse the righteous acts right now for the future, and we're also rehearsing for when we become those rulers, for if we become those rulers. It says here, I get Judges 5:11. It says they that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord Yahweh, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord Yahweh go down to the gates. So we're supposed to be rehearsing those righteous acts, and we have to rehearse them at the best of our ability. We have to rehearse these righteous acts like we're about to perform a musical or a play for the most important person in the world. Those rehearsals gotta be hey, I've been in plays before, and the rehearsals are serious. You're supposed to rehearse like it's the actual thing. That those final rehearsals right before that actual show, you have to rehearse like it's the real go. But with that being said, That's how we have to act. That's the mindset that we have to have in this truth right now. We have to rehearse these righteous acts to the best of our ability, as best as we possibly can. You know, but it says, and again, we have to try to attain that wisdom, because that wisdom is rehearsing the righteous acts. It's using the things that you learn in these scriptures, and applying them in the places that they should be applied, when they're supposed to be applied. You know, but you need to have wisdom to be able to do that. You know, but it says, Matthew 25:21 says, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. You know, so hey, that's what the Most High is gonna do with us. You know, it says if we keep our faith, and we continue to strive to be those men of the Lord, to be a part of that 144,000, to be a part of the elect, the Most High is going to make us rulers over many things, and we have to prepare for that. You know, you have to already have one foot in the door. You know, but hey, with that being said, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachar Kodash. With that being said, Shalom.